So we had to be set up for.
We got something to talk about right quick.
Midget,
Well, I got something to talk about right quick.
Midget wrestling.
Now, I've never seen any of this at all, but this is what I came across as far as I guess a special event or a main event for the night.
By the way, this is story time with Now and Then. And we just tell stories during this time. Usually it's when we in the car. So come on and join us and just ride along and listen to the story we talking about. And today we're gonna be talking about my man here. Gonna be talking about midget wrestling. I used to go to midget wrestling.
The boy gonna go crazy and I'm gonna forget what I'm trying to talk about because he's just gonna start rambling.
I was gonna start telling
here's what's going down. They told us that they had a main event going on at the Ohio Fair for midget wrestling. Okay. I had never seen.
What about midget throwing?
I had never seen the ring for midget wrestling.
Oh,
okay?
Yeah, it's a little thing.
It's like almost 10 by 10 foot.
Yeah.
Ring. It's got ropes around it. The dude that they had showcasing it had an Indian headdress on.
Oh my goodness.
And it was bigger than he was. On top of that, they had a little Michael Jackson. Is what they called him. They called him Little Michael.
Little Michael.
He had on the jacket, he had on the glove,
but they midget.
And he had the hat on. But
and you know they don't and I'm surprised.
Oh my God,
I'm surprised they called it midget because they have a word now. They just want to call little people.
Hey man, and that's a little problem.
So back in the day, we used to go to midget wrestling, and it's funny because everything is small to us, but it's regular size for them. So when they in the ring,
it's crazy.
The ring is like this big, but to them it's huge.
So we was talking about how different things was going on, you know. So we started making a few different puns, you know, like the announcer. You know, what does the announcer sound like? I said, I don't know. He might just be a short statured person that's giving out little announcements. You never know, you know. So we just did that all day long.
Oh
so we were just sitting there talking about little problems that people was having, you know, and if they had to postpone it for having a little situation, you know.
The song you want to put with this is Short People by Newman. Short people don't deserve to live.
Okay.
Remember that song?
Yes.
That's what you want to put on here. Cause I know what I want to show you.
After I finished wrestling,
yeah, I know.
After I finished wrestling with the midgets.
But
so midget wrestling was a different setup, okay?
Right.
Because I was looking at, I went and watched a clip of these dudes actually doing this, okay, just to see what they was doing. They look like they look like baby dolls. They look like little rag baby dolls.
For one thing, they too small and short to the ground. So when they try to jump up and hit each other, they ain't jumping nowhere about a half a foot off the ground.
But you talking about each other. They ain't got to jump, really, for each other. Now, somebody else.
Yeah, but they be trying to act like they trying to, you know.
Now, somebody else they be trying to fight that's not the same size. That I will never understand. You going to get a little person in there with a big person.
Hulk Hogan.
Basically. And you going to tell them, all right, go at it.
You don't really want this power. He said, you don't want none of this trouble, brother.
Hulk Hogan was serious about that, boy.
That dude said, man, what the hell you gonna do? He said, you got a cane. He said, brother, you don't want none of that. Go on and do. He said, go ahead and enjoy your life.
I say, man,
I'm feeling disrupted.
Yeah.
So anyway, midgets, and let me tell you something, man. They strong.
Yeah. What you mean? They got actual people's strength.
They got people's strength.
They not children.
That's what's funny.
They ain't children. They just got children limbs.
They actually strong. So you can't take for granted.
Let me tell you something.
If they hit you, they gonna knock you right on square out.
I can tell you this. You better not try it.
I'm just saying.
Man, some of them dudes. I watched this one dude. He be playing ball. He like 3 foot tall, and he be giving people the business.
Well, Spud wasn't much taller than that, was he? Spud Webb, he was what, like 5 feet?
He was 5'2", 5'3", I think. Yeah, he was 5'2", 5'3", I think.
Yeah.
If not 4'11". See, but let me tell you something. Anybody that's 4'11", dunking the ball.
And you know something what that tells me?
Man, you crazy.
What I don't understand is when is the ladies for the WNBA? When they gonna start dunking? They need to teach them.
All right, y'all. Well, we done with midget wrestling.
Oh, midget
Pieces,
wrestling.
y'all.